Hello people and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Deep Roy Chaudhary and I'm just a normal guy who talks about stuff that seems interesting and important to me. And today I'm going to talk about the fact that minimalism, it's a great thing, it's a great concept, but don't get into minimalism for the wrong reasons. For those who do not know, minimalism is a lifestyle choice that some people choose for themselves. So according to this lifestyle, you decrease the number of objects that you have in your life. So you decrease the number of material things that you possess in your life, that you have in your life, and only have those objects in your life that you actually have a use for, that you actually desire, that you actually use, that you actually find value, find valuable. Now, with that being said, I think if you are just trying to become a minimalist because your friends have decided to become a minimalist, or just because you have seen someone someone on social media brandishing himself or herself as a minimalist, I think it would be the wrong thing to do, because each and every person is different. You cannot expect each and every person to be a minimalist. Some people like having many things in their lives. Some people like filling up their house with various kinds of odd things that I mean, who are we to define what is ethical and what is not ethical? Who are we to define that being a minimalist is actually the more ethical, the more enlightened thing to do, and having more objects in your life is the less enlightened thing to do? Because we might think that I mean, even the assumption that just because some person has a lot of things, a lot of material things in his or her life, it would be wrong to assume that that person is overtly materialistic, because maybe that person actually has a proper use case, a proper application, a proper need for all those material things that at first glance might seem a little excessive. We might think that that person has filled up his or her house with lots of stuff, but eventually, if we have a conversation with that person, a proper in-depth conversation with that person, we might realize that, okay, you know what, this person actually has a proper and valid reason for the sake of because of which he or she has all this stuff. It might seem excessive at first glance, but it is not invalid from his or her it is not unjustified from his or her perspective. So I think it would be wrong to fit each and every person into a square peg, or is that the proverb? I am forgetting, but you get the point. You cannot expect each and every person to be a minimalist. That's basically what I am saying. So if you want to be moderately materialistic, if you want to have a certain amount of luxury in your life, if you want to possess certain kinds of luxury items in your life, for example, some people have car collections, some people have some people collect old stamps that are actually valuable. Some people collect various kinds of odd things that we might think that it is pretty useless at first glance, but if people are finding value in their lives, if people are deriving happiness in their lives, meaning in their lives through collecting certain kinds of things, I think there's nothing necessarily wrong with that, as long as they're not doing anything in excess, as long as they're not harming their own family and their own family's finances just for the sake of indulging in their own hobby of collecting certain things. I think there's nothing wrong with being a collector of various things. So I mean, let's assume a person who collects certain kinds of things, a person who collects video games, a person who collects various various kinds of historical items. These people, I think it would be wrong to say that they're overtly materialistic. I think it would be because their motivations are not necessarily are not necessarily greed, or they are not necessarily driven by greed. I think that would be the right thing to say, because some people like having a collection of some people like preserving certain pieces of cultural heritage, because let's take the case of let's take the example of video game collectors. In the age of now that we are seeing the onset of cloud gaming. I think a lot of vintage video games that were actually playable only through a physical disc, or a physical, or some kind of physical drive, or a physical medium. Those kinds of old video games, those vintage video games, those video games will be lost in the age of cloud gaming, because you cannot expect each and every person to be interested, or each and every gamer to be interested in preserving video game heritage. But there are certain people who are trying to preserve that heritage of the history of video games. And I think if someone is doing that, if someone is collecting various video games, vintage video games, modern video games, just for the sake of having certain things in his or her collection, and he is not getting into debt for the sake of indulging in his or her hobby of collecting video games. He is actually a pretty sound financial person. He or she is a pretty sound financial habits, and that person is not getting into debt because of his or her hobby. So in that case, I think collecting video games actually serves the purpose of preserving video game heritage. So in that case, I think you can say that he or she might be overly materialistic, but there's a value that people find in preserving heritage, in preserving art, in preserving video games, in preserving certain pieces of ancient history. So minimalism, I think, is not a one size fits all solution for each and every person. You cannot expect each and every person to be a minimalist. Some people might say that, if you are buying a luxury car, that is against the values of minimalism. I'm like, if someone has the money, if someone is not getting into debt for the sake of if someone is not taking a loan just for the sake of buying a luxury car, and actually has a lot of money and is trying to satisfy a desire, or satisfy a longing that he or she had for a luxury car, I'm saying go for it. I'm saying there's nothing wrong with that. Do you understand? I might talk about this more in the next video, or maybe not. Until then, please consider liking this video, please consider sharing this video with your friends and acquaintances, and please consider subscribing to my channel. That would help me a lot. Until the next video, stay safe, goodbye, and God bless you.